Okay, this could be a possible EOG problem, so I'm going to break this down. We see a lot of fractions in the problem, so it's important that we recall what we know about fractions and how to solve them. But this isn't a hard one. It just makes you think a little bit. It says Mr. Gray is having a party. He intends to invite 48 people. Each guest will bring one item. 1/3 will bring chips. 1/4 will bring drinks. The rest will bring chips. Can't have that many people bringing chips. I need to change it. The rest will bring cupcakes. That's my mistake. Need everybody to bring something different. How many will bring cupcakes? That's what this should say. Because I love cupcakes. All right. Start out with your fraction bars. We know we always start out with the what? Talk to me. We always start out with the what if we was using those fraction bars. What goes on top? The whole. Okay? 100%, if we were talking about percents, but since we're talking about fractions, the whole goes up there. How much is represented in the whole? 48 people. We know it will not exceed 48 people. Now let's talk about what the problem is asking us. Normally I would have you buck this, but I don't have my different color markers, so if you're copying this, hopefully you took the time to buck it. We would have underlined 48, we would have crossed out this 1/3 and wrote it in standard form. It's easier to look at when it's in standard form. And we would have started here. Process what we have. I see the fraction 1/3, so it looks like for chips, I'm breaking my whole bar into thirds. So break it into thirds. I know that 1/3 will bring chips. So here's a third, here's a third, here's a third. But only this amount right here, one of those thirds is going to bring chips. Well, I know that if 1/3 will bring chips, I know only 48 people are coming. So what's 1/3 of 48? It's the same as doing 48 divided by 3. And when I do that, I should get 16. So you're telling me if I stick 16 here, 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 and add them together, I get 48? Yes. So how many will bring chips? 16 will bring chips. And you see that's the only piece I got covered. Let's go to how many will bring drinks. I see 1/4. I'm still dealing with my whole bar, but now I'm going to break it. I'm going to start over with my whole bar. Now I'm going to break it into fourths. There's 1/4 here, 1/4 here, 1/4 here, and 1/4 here. Only 1/4 brought drinks. Well, I still need to figure out how much 1/4 is. It's the same as doing 1/4 times 48 or 48 divided by 4. Notice when you multiply by a unit fraction, that means the numerator has a 1. It's the same as dividing by the denominator. And 48 divided by 4 is 12. So that means 12 goes here, 12 goes here, 12 goes here, and 12 goes here. And if I add those together, I should get 48. But I'm only representing 1/4. So far we've accounted for 16 plus 12 people. We've accounted for 28 people of the 48. My next question, how many will bring cupcakes? Well, let's look at what we already have. Drinks plus chips plus cupcakes equals 48 people. Right? How many brought drinks? 12. How many brought chips? 16. So whatever that missing piece is, should give us 48. when I do 16 plus 12, I get 28. So 28 plus what? Has to be 48. I use my knowledge of equations. That question mark turns into an X. We use variables. Subtract 28 from both sides. These cross out, I'm left with X equals 48 minus 28, 20. 20 cupcakes. And if I slide the 20 in here, 12 plus 16 is 28, plus 20 is 48. So 20 people bought cupcakes. Hopefully, that helps you understand this better.
Can you write this example down?
I recorded it.